It's Friday! You wobbling your head at? What's up, YouTube? It's your boy John from Project Ellsworth, and I'm coming back at you today for another unboxing video. It's been a while since I've done one of these things. Alright, today we are unboxing Freddy Krueger from A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2. Right there. Let's go grab that sucker off the shelf. Alright, Mr. Krueger. Hiding all the way up there on the top shelf. Okay. Let's get you out of this box. Alright, so first as always, I want to start off by saying I hope everybody's doing well and staying safe. Alright, so Freddy Krueger, A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, Freddy's Revenge. This movie, I think when I look back at my rankings of the Nightmare on Elm Street films, I think this was my 5th favorite film in the franchise. It was still, you can see I paid $35 for him. I thought that this movie was good. It was definitely better than the 3 comedies that came after it. I don't know. Well, Nightmare on Elm Street, Dream Warriors was definitely not so much a comedy. But the 3 films that came after that, I just absolutely did not like them at all. But this one was good. This was still when they wanted Freddy Krueger to actually be a horror film character. He was not a stand-up comedian yet at this point. There he is. There's a better look at Freddy. Alright, let me mute the audio to get him out of this packaging, because I can tell just by glancing at this that this is going to be extremely noisy. Alright, so give me a second. Very odd. Alright, so there's a better look at Freddy. He looks pretty good. I remember him being particularly dark in this movie. He was like extra crispy in this flick. I mean, he was dark in the other one too, but this one to me, he just looked like... he's borderline Frank from Hellraiser here. I mean, he looks like burned up, bloody, almost under his flesh. But yeah, I liked Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2. I thought it was good. I know that they were talking about, years later, all of the homosexual undertones in this movie that I don't think that I recognized at all when I was younger and I watched this film. And even when I watched it back the second time, I mean, if you're not looking for something like that, for me anyway, I wasn't looking for anything like that, so I didn't notice it. But then after somebody made reference to that to me, I definitely went back and I noticed it when I rewatched it again. Alright, so let's start off with these things. These are quite ridiculous. These things coming in this package are actually the reason that I almost didn't buy this figure. I just don't like these. I don't like these at all. I probably will display them with Freddy simply because they came with them, but I really don't care for these. I think they look kind of ridiculous. But whatever. So there's the dogs. Here are the 2 alternate heads. These are both actually really cool. I think I kind of like that one. I think Freddy may be displayed with that head in my room. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, I liked Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2 enough. I mean, the ones that I liked more than that, obviously, were I liked the original film more. I like Dream Warriors more. I do like the remake more. And I actually like New Nightmare more. I don't know. I almost forgot about New Nightmare. I actually looked back at my ranking of the movies this morning before I shot this, just as a refresher because it's been so long. And I, off the top of my head, thought that I had Part 2 ranked at number 4, but I actually have it ranked at number 5. I had the original film number 1, the remake number 2, New Nightmare number 3, Dream Warriors number 4, and then Freddy's Revenge. But that Dream Child and Dream Child, Dream Master, and Freddy's Dead, those movies were absolutely horrendously bad movies, in my opinion, obviously. All right, let me get this guy put together a little bit. We'll check him out a little further. So there he is, Freddy Krueger from A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, Freddy's Revenge. He's actually pretty neat. I like the idea of the flames coming up from behind him. That actually is simply just a magnet that sticks to his back. Just a small little magnet there, sticks to his back if you put it in the right spot. I think that's pretty neat. It's definitely different. I've never seen that on any of the other NECA figures. I could give or take, these take or leave, I should say, these little human-faced dogs. They're kind of just ridiculous to me. But whatever, to each their own. But the actual figure himself, I think, is pretty cool. Articulation in both elbows, both shoulders, both wrists, ankles, knees, waist, neck. Pretty cool. 3 different heads. The hat. He came with another glove that I have somehow managed to lose already. I haven't gotten up and gone anywhere, but somehow I can't find the other glove to show you. Whatever. It's been a clumsy morning, I guess. But yeah, overall, I like the figure. I think he's pretty neat. I like that whole magnet thing. I like the old, burned-up, dark look of Freddy. He's not the new, jovial, happy Freddy that we see in the later films. This is when he was actually still supposed to be a horror icon and not, doing celebrity roasts. So this is the Freddy Krueger that I like, so I think this is pretty cool. That's it. I'm going to get out of here. If you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you really like this video and you've been enjoying my content up to this point, please do me a huge personal favor. Click that subscribe button and ring that bell. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Have a kick-ass day. And thank you for watching. You ready to get back up there on the shelf with your brothers? Later, folks.